Hi guys, welcome back to Reality Charm. From newborns on MTV to full-fledged teenagers almost graduating high school, time has flown by and I officially feel old. Today, we're looking into where the original Teen Mom kids are in 2025 and the paths they've taken as young adults. And we're going to start, of course, with the very first baby who stole Teen Mom fans' hearts, Bentley Edwards. Born October 27th, 2008 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Bentley arrived when his mom, Maci Bookout, was just 17 and still finishing high school. But she was always very mature. His dad, Ryan Edwards, was there too, and at one point, the parents were engaged, but from the very beginning, their relationship was extremely bumpy, to say the least. We watched Bentley's first birthday and even his 16th birthday on TV, which is insane. And Bentley is now 16 years old, a junior in high school, and a serious athlete. He's a starting pitcher and infielder on the varsity baseball team for his school, and he also golfs. Bentley's bond with Maci and Taylor, who is his stepdad, is rock solid. He's also a super protective big brother to Jade and Maverick, and including Ryan's kids, Bentley has a total of 5 siblings, and he's been through a lot, honestly. His relationship with his biological father, Ryan, has been pretty complex. Ryan's legal issues and substance struggles have kind of put a wedge in their relationship for a long time, but it looks like Bentley has a now better relationship with Ryan now that he's sober. Maci says that she supports whatever level of contact Bentley feels comfortable with, and it seems like they're making up for lost time. And by the way, the internet is abuzz at Ryan's glow up. People think that he looks really good. Now on to Sophia Abraham. So we're going to talk about a little girl who was born into reality TV headlines right away. Sophia arrived February 23rd, 2009 in Iowa to mom Farrah Abraham, and her dad is Derek Underwood. Very tragically, Derek passed away in a car accident just 2 months before Sophia was born. So day one, her story was marked by some heartbreak, and this was an ongoing sort of issue that Farrah had trouble dealing with. Fans watched tiny Sophia grow up surrounded by mostly Farrah's family and Farrah's toxic relationship with her parents. So she's also seen a lot. Fast forward to 2025, and Sophia is 16 years old. She's confident, creative, and carving her own path in many ways, including her look. She's passionate about art, fashion design, and photography, and posts her sketches and ideas on her personal social media platforms. Farrah recently went on a podcast and said that they do talk about her experience of having a daughter at a young age, noting that they totally revisited it. And there's no concerns with her. She doesn't rush into relationships, Abraham said. She doesn't get lost in a fantasy of relationships at her age. She dates long distance. We fly, they fly in, they're all homeschooled, and it's just so peaceful. So Sophia is definitely having a very different experience than Farrah did at her age. Let's talk about Leah Shirley. Leah was born November 12, 2009 to Amber Portwood and Gary Shirley. We first saw Leah when she was just a baby, right as Amber and Gary's relationship was basically super messy with heated arguments. Fans remember little Leah's bright smile. She still has blue eyes, and she was always so cute. When Amber served time in jail and focused on her recovery, Gary stepped up as Leah's primary caregiver, and he's gotten a lot of support through throughout the years from his wife, Christina. Fast forward to 2025, and Leah is 15 years old. She's driving, guys. Leah is driving and has a car. Let that sink in. She also recently went to the homecoming dance and looks so pretty. Over the past few years, we saw Leah and her mom, Amber, have a difficult relationship, and recently we saw on TV that Leah wanted Christina to adopt her, which obviously did not sit well with Amber, and Leah's been in therapy to deal with certain abandonment issues. Leah keeps her online life very private, but occasionally we see her pop up in family photos on Gary's Instagram for like birthdays or big milestones. Now let's talk about the very first teen mom baby whose story began with one of the show's most emotional decisions. We're talking about Carly Elizabeth Davis. Carly was born May 18th, 2009 to Catelynn and Tyler in Michigan. Viewers remember the episodes when, as teenagers, Catelynn and Tyler chose adoption. They wanted their daughter to have more stability that they could provide at that time. Kate and Ty had a very tumultuous family life at the time. And fast forward to 2025, and Carly is now 16 years old and thriving in a life that's very much private. She's being raised by her adoptive parents, Brandon and Teresa Davis, in a close, supportive home away from cameras, really away from cameras. Carly loves music, and word on the street is that she sings at her church. Catelynn and Tyler have a new podcast where they talk about adoption openly and the intricacies of it, and it has been said publicly that they have some sort of regret about giving up Carly for adoption when they were young. Kate also claims to have been blocked by Teresa at one point, and so the Davises and Kate and Ty continue to seemingly clash about boundaries, and people have different opinions about this. Pictures of Carly were leaked online, unfortunately, but overall, Carly seems to be happy and thriving. Let's talk about Isaac Elliott Rivera. So we're heading over to Delaware to catch up with a Teen Mom 2 baby who has grown up and as a very creative and kind-hearted teenager. Isaac was born January 18th, 2010 to Kailyn Lowry and Joe Rivera, back when Kail was still in high school and figuring out her future. Fans watched baby Isaac through Catelyn's first apartment hunt, college classes, and co-parenting issues. Kailyn and Isaac have really been through so much together. Through it all, Isaac stood out for his sweet personality and close bond with, both sides of his family. Even when Kailyn moved for school or work, Joe actually moved closer to be with them in Delaware and stuff, and so they've kept their co-parenting team pretty strong. In June 2025, at 15 years old, Elliott made a brave decision to come out as gay during a heartfelt episode of Kailyn's podcast, Barely Famous. He also announced that he is now going by his middle name, Elliott, to distinguish his current identity from the version of him viewers saw on TV. And fans were, of course, applauding him for being his authentic self. And I'm also proud of him. I feel like I've seen him grow up. Isaac splits his time between Kailyn's home, where he has a house full of younger brothers, and Joe and V's home, where he has a little sister, Vivi. Next up, let's check in on Aliana and Aleeah Simms, the twin daughters of Leah Messer and Corey Simms. They were born December 16th, 2009. Aliana, often called Allie, was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy, a condition that affects her muscle strength and mobility. From the very beginning, she's shown a lot of courage, determination, and an amazing positive attitude. We saw her trying to be a teenager this season while having to bring her wheelchair along to things and emotions that went along with that, which is completely understandable. And growing up, viewers watched Leah and Corey balance raising the twins while supporting Allie's needs like physical therapy, doctor visits, and extra care that were all part of their life. Fast forward to 2025, and the girls are 15 years old, thriving as teenagers. Aleeah is all about dance, cheerleading. Aliana is, she loves horses, and so they seem to be doing extremely well. They do have really good parents, I do have to say. And finally, Jace Evans, whose birthday is August 2nd, 2009. His parents are Jenelle Evans and Andrew Lewis. He was raised mostly by his grandmother, Barbara. And Jace's childhood was often very dramatic on screen. He was in the middle of a lot of arguments. In August 2025, Jace reportedly moved out of Jenelle's Las Vegas home after accusing her all sorts of things via text message. He also leaked private text messages between them. And so there is a little bit of a strain, unfortunately, in 2025. Prior to moving out, Jace was sent to live with his father, Andrew Lewis, this year in Florida due to ongoing behavioral issues. However, Jace has definitely been through a lot throughout his life, and so all we can do is wish him the best from this point, and hopefully all relationships can be mended for him. Let's now talk about Aubrey Skye Lynn DeBoer, the eldest daughter of former Teen Mom 2 star Chelsea Huska and her ex Adam Lind. Aubrey was born September 7th, 2009 in North Dakota, arriving a few weeks early while Chelsea was in her senior year of high school. Growing up, Aubrey spent her early years in the spotlight on reality TV on 16 and Pregnant and later Teen Mom 2, and so viewers got to see major milestones like her first steps, birthdays, holidays, and also how Chelsea struggled to co-parent with Adam, who was honestly a hot mess. Fast forward to 2025, and Aubrey is 16 years old. She's a confident teen with a unique sense of style and strong ties to her family. She has 3 siblings, Walker, Watson, and Lane. Aubrey recently celebrated her birthday and received her first car, a milestone Chelsea and her husband Cole shared with fans, so that was pretty big. She has a bold, expressive style, often experimenting with hair colors and fashion trends. And so she seems to be doing extremely well. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my update for the Teen Mom kids. Where are they now in 2025? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because a lot of you are not subscribed. You just watch and it makes me so sad. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I am on the road to 100K, my ultimate dream. All right, guys, bye.